You get a stick and get it to that spot right there. It influences the elbow to a very high degree. And so for you, it's going to be a very important thing because your arm still likes to turn this way. So I'm going to go here. Just go back and forth like that. Let's see something. Try it. That'll help you significantly with the elbow pain. Okay, so that's something you can do, and also you can go here. Go here. Oh, pronator teres. The muscle we're going to go into. Try that. Help reposition the joint so it'll heal faster. Right around here. Right around there. Okay, so just a few more things you can ask for your elbow, man.
Okay.
How does that feel?
Bene, sciolto.
Sciolto.
Come si dice sciolto in English?
Huh?
Sciolto.
Short?
Sciolto in Italy, no? Free.
Oh.
Come si dice in English?
Liberated? Like
Liberated.
relaxed?
Sì, relaxed.
And very light, 30-40%. Very low power. Let's go right cross. So where you're at right now, what I need you to think about, that elbow's going to get hurt more and more if you lock the elbow out. See when I go here, it puts strain, it's called the anconius. It's a muscle that's right here. What I want you to think about is that when you rotate your thoracic spine, it immediately takes the pressure off of it because you don't lock the elbow out. When you rotate here, it literally puts the pressure on your instead of your elbow. You need to really focus on turning your torso over. Turn. So you see out here? Okay, so we have to make sure that we back down here. See where I'm at? And there's no pressure on the arm. You'll still feel it supple, right? You have to think. That's what will take the pressure directly off the elbow. It aligns all the muscles so now the elbow doesn't get hurt. Right? If you punch like this, bad on the elbow. Very, very bad on the elbow. What the hell are you doing?
You put toothpaste.
I put toothpaste on. We'll see. It's
Why?
supposed,
Is it a help or what?
it's supposed to make hickeys go away.
Really? Huh.
I don't know.
We'll find out. Okay.
That's what you did to me, Bruno. Happy birthday, bro.
Happy birthday. How does that feel? That's that for 2, right? Jack straight.
Perfect.
Boom, boom.
Just your posture. Yeah. There you go. And then
Better.
Yeah, you can have some beans.
I saw that. I saw it.
Here? Turn the hands like this.
That's how much we go with
Your eyes open.
that.
I'm going to block. You throw at me, I'm going to head block. You notice I don't do this? Watch. Don't close your eyes. Keep them open. Spread yourself, okay? Better. See, now you can see. If you can't see the punch coming, that's when it's dangerous. Keep that open the whole time, okay? Come back to it. One more square. Slip. Slip, slip, slip. So slip it around. Better. Now you're feeling it, right? Better. Left hook. Okay. Good. Now I'm going to give you a left hook. Go. Okay, I'm going to do this. On the left hook. The torso. So you go here. You go back. Go through there quick.
La scapola.
La scapula. Pull the scapula back on the right side. Go back. Now turn the shoulder that way. There you go. So that one goes back, that one goes that way. There you go, right there. You got the right one. Very clean on the right. Open. Come in. Trust me. I'm going to go here. Boom. Let's try this. Want you to go here? Okay, do your left hook.
Smoothie.
Tyson. You do it that way too. Watch me. Good. And more, it's still power. This is more power. You can do it.
Yes.
But I need to rotate. There you go. So rotate. No. So let's do this. Put your stomach in. Okay, rotate that way. No, I'll do it. There you go. Right there. Hold. Then you pull off your front leg. No, don't go off to the side. Go straight. There you go. Now hold on. This other left hook. Left hook hold. Better. A little more rotation. There you go. Better. Now, I want you to drop the right shoulder. Get it to come down. Then come up. Okay? Right shoulder down. There you go. Better, right? Lower weight. Watch me. Weight. Paciencia. You go in here. Throw in the timing. The rhythm's off. Wait, so I'm here. I'm coming in. Hey, wait.
Timing.
There you go. More whip. More torque. The turn. Because once you go again, go like this. There you go. Get the turn. There you go. Better. So you use it. There you go. Pull off that left hamstring. Pull. So it's here. Pull. I don't like that. See. Better. Okay. Shut me off. Slow. Load. Now come in. Okay. Here. Shut. Okay. See how that works? So I'm going to do it to you. I'm going to go here. Boom. Run. Shut. I'm going to immediately, right? Okay, so you're doing it twice. You're going here. See where I'm at? You throw. So you go twice. Watch. So it's quick, right? So it's like I'm throwing 2 left hooks. Right? How'd I come in? See how that works?
Okay.
So keep your base. Balance it. Come in more. More rotation. Too much chest, not enough rotation. Okay? Better. Too much round. There you go. More rotation. Slow it down. Less energy.
And use it I'm close.
Yeah, exactly.
With rotation.
Yeah, exactly. Well, even then, watch. Even if I go here, right? At that point, you can still stay at the end of your punches. Just don't get too close. Keep it to where you can still rotate through the target, okay? Better. Hands still okay? They hurt? Okay, less power. Less power. Okay. Better, much better. Much more power on that. It's got put on the Better, better. Okay, there you go. Okay, now for what I want you to do there, I'm going to go here. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, so you learn to cut at angles, right? So you bump. Boom. Okay, so now you're cutting angles. I'm learning to be here. Wow.
This is the demonstration video that you put on YouTube. There's a black guy that let you do meat work. You have the white gloves, you have white 14 gloves, not the color in the park.
Oh, wow. No, this is different. This is a different combination.
Ah.
There's a Filipino. And then at the end of the video, right, at the very end, I'm hitting.
See?
Yeah, that's different. This is more evolved. This is better. That was like 3 years ago, 4 years ago, what I used to do. This is more.
Quello era Filipino style, Filipino.
No, that's just a playing around. That was kind of what we came up with. This is more. I like to set it up to where your reactions are going to be oriented around, okay, where's the opponent, and how do I close down the movement? So if you scoot back, let's say you move back, move back, move back, move back. How can I get here quickly, right? How do I close the distance where no matter where you're at, if you move anywhere, how do I set it up to where I can throw this? How do I set my movement up? So these punch combinations, what they do, when you learn these in a sequence, like in the way that I do, they're going to show up. Whereas if we just go Mayweather, and we're
Quello che abbiamo fatto dell'estiere in New York.
yeah, and the problem with that is it only shows up so much. It doesn't address for somebody moving everywhere. Whereas when we do this, if you bump me, and say if I move, or let's say you, like what we just did right now, you bump me, now you're accounting for a moving target, right? So you go hook straight, and immediately when I want to hit back, you're already moving in the other direction. You see what I mean? And you're redirecting your energy in every direction. Does that make sense? So that's what I want you thinking about. So let's try that again. Let's go from the top. You bump me, boom, hook straight, redirect, boom, boom, boom. I want you to pull back. After that, so go give me a right cross, slip, get back to the other side. Uppercut, hook straight. Okay, but I want you to do this. So we're going here, bump, boom, boom. Then from there, boom, boom, boom. So it's left uppercut. Because if I come from here to here, if I go here, you see where I'm at? Boom, boom, boom. You see what I mean? So we're just cutting the angles in every direction on that, okay? So we go slow. And you know what? Let's just do that. Let's just do this. I want you to just go hook straight. Don't worry about the bump. I want you to just don't go from there. Let's just go hook straight only. So we don't start from there. Let's go hook straight. Cut off to the side. Then from there, slip. So we got to go here. So it's boom, boom. Okay? Let's go back this way. Grab we can get it on the camera. Okay? So hook straight. Bam, bam. Come off to the side. So I want you to do it. Hold on. Go back to it again. So hook straight. Boom. Hold on. Come back. Come back. Come back. Use your movement. So go slow. Hold the right block. Hold it. Boom. See how you're loaded? Watch me. Use it as one movement. So you pull and shift over. But you pull back. So it's here. There you go. You see how that sets it over? Here you go. Boom. You see the power on that? Very good. Now we slip. Slip the jab. So you slip. So slip the jab, going back to your back foot. Then you from there you pull, and you go to the other side. So it'll look like this. Boom, boom. Look where I'm at. Then I go here, look. Watch. Then I go. So let's go slip from the jab. Slip the jab. Get to your back foot. Back to your back foot. You pull off that leg, and you pull off that back leg, and you're going to pull off your left arm. You go here, pull off this arm. There you go. Now you have the uppercut, and they're very, very clean. You're there. Okay. So we're setting it up for it. So we're not moving. If I'm inside, this is inside fighting. When I come in here, and we're fighting on the inside. Mexican style. Right? Sorry.
No.
Okay. But that one I'm doing the same. I'm thinking, how do I cut those angles? One. But what's the movement being done? What's the footwork you're going to use? You won't use that the footwork. What I showed you the first day, you won't use that. You won't use that there. Yeah, but even then you won't use that there. It's useless. You're going to use that when you're inside. The best inside fighters, the guys who come in here, come to here, and they'll come over the top. The best fighter are going to be Roy Jones. That's how you encircle around, guys. So when you get on the inside, it's that kind of footwork that's going to get you to move, because you don't want to be here. You can take a punch,
Striking balls.
but it's stupid. You can mix it together. We're all be here. Boom, boom. You see what I mean? So as soon as I throw, I'm going to be there when I'm going here. Boom, boom, boom. Go. And we'll cover that here in a second too. I'll show you some other cool combinations. So let's go right back to this. Same combination. Hook straight. Slip, 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 slip. I'm going to slip after that. You know what? Let's do this. Let's come back. I want you to go hook, straight hook. Boom, boom, boom. Now turn this way. Upper. Actually, no, left upper. So we're going to go boom, boom, boom. Watch where I go. You see what I mean? Find the rhythm and ritmo. So you go hook, straight hook. Bingo. Upper, straight, hook, straight. Other side. One. You see how that works? So now the footwork is very dynamic when you're going into it. Okay, so let's go back to it. Let's go. Straight hook, off to the side. Use it. Pull. There you go, right there. And get over to the side, okay? Bam, bam, bam. Beautiful. Yeah, you're just changing different angles very quickly. Very important movement. Very good. Yeah, you can rotate a little bit more. Try a focus. Well, you're going to have to. You're going to have to pivot your toes and everything along.
Joe insisting, saying to me that I never have to do this.
He said that you don't have to do that.
Yeah.
Really? So he says you rotate from up here.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Okay, listen to him because he knows what he's talking about. I agree. That you should focus more on here. Is that what he's saying?
Okay.
That's what. It's a very good focus. So he's saying not to. He's saying to not do this.
No.
He's saying that.
For example, last year in Puerto Rican school in Bronx, he said many times you can rotate.
It depends. It depends. And that's the whole thing. Is like when I'm going here, and let's say if I go with the right cross, I'm going to pivot and throw the uppercut, right? But when I throw in combination, I don't have the time to go. It slows down the combination. You see what I mean? It depends. So if I'm trying to throw 3 great punches going here, you notice I don't pivot. Yes, exactly. When you throw for speed, You don't pivot the hips as much. Let's try that again. Actually, I was thinking of opposite. No, keep doing what you're doing. Go. Opposite side. Beautiful. Back to it. One more straight. I need another straight punch after that. So is it 4 punches on the second one? So they're going to be upper, straight, hook, straight. And always think, when you throw the punch, when you pull it, it sets up the movement. Okay, so when you throw the punch, you see how that works? Boom. If I throw a jab, you see how that sets up my movement? So no matter what, whenever I pull the punch, it's setting me. If I throw a punch here, it's the pull. You'll see it's going to set me in that direction. There you go. Boom. What's doing the movement? Is it your feet doing the movement? Or is it your upper body doing the movement? So your footwork.
Coordinate higher and lower body.
But you see your upper body is the one doing it first.
See.
This is irrelevant. When I go here, look, watch this. I go here. I didn't do anything with my feet. Look at my upper body. I go here, look. That's what sets me over. So your upper body does the movement, not your lower body. You see what I
get
did?
to start with the higher body.
Watch, try it, and you'll see. Go ahead, hook, straight hook. Pull with your upper body, and that'll send you over. Woo! You know what I mean? So it's the upper body, the lower body.
Dirty, but
Huh?
little bit dirty.
Yeah, it's a little bit off. You
uh,
can practice it. You can practice it, and it gives you many, many advantages, man. When you start moving like that, you see how much space you covered?
See?
You were here, then you were over here within a matter of less than a second. Okay. Good. Beautiful. Open those ribs. There you go. Go again. Beautiful. How does that feel?
Accentuate.
Exactly. Let's put it this way so you can see the whole thing too, man. Okay.
Nice.
Very good, right? It feels smooth. And guess what you're going to be doing? When I start throwing punches at you, rather than you moving back like this, let's say you start coming back at me, I'm thinking, oh, come in. You see what I mean? I have that already set up. So if you come in, you got the angle, come in. So now when I'm moving, no more of that. Now it's like I'm setting you into a trap. If you come in, as soon as you come in, you see how that works? It's setting up counter-punching opportunities. That's what you're missing out of your game. So when you can use that offensively. Let's say you move backwards. If you're moving back, I can set that up to cut the distance. But if you come in, I can use it defensively.
Movement for counter punching when you come in.
Boom, you can use it
On the line, that's it.
Exactly. So at that point, we're giving you tools in terms of what you can use. The same thing going
I have
after.
to remember to rotate before torso. Usually, I start every time from the.
You gotta learn to let your upper body. Even when I step to the side, look. So if I step here, look before me. Right? It's your upper body. When I sprint, it's my upper body. And that's my lower body. This does most of the movement. Everything up here. That's what initiates it. Do you see the logic? Okay, let's go back to that same combination. Better. Beautiful. Much cleaner. And see you're moving. The key point, you'll use it. Beautiful. That's good. More pulling into your movement. Make it big. So you'll see when I go here, and eventually you can start setting it up so we'll go here. Boom, boom. You notice how I jumped across?
Naturally.
Yes, it's natural. I did it on accident. I didn't mean to do it. Try it. Let's try that. So we'll go hook, straight hook. Boom, boom, boom. Then the uppercut straight. I want you to go here. You're going to go. Boom, boom. That's what I want you to do. On the uppercut straight, then we come back over. Come over, boom, boom, then step over on the back. Watch. Right here, now we go.
Changing combination.
We're changing the combination.
Okay.
Not give me the hook off on that step. You see how you did that? Now throw the hook off right there. You see what I mean? So now you're throwing punches while you're moving. Yep.
For me, the max.
You see how that works? So now you're starting to cut angles. It's very, very random. Beautiful. Beautiful. Very hard to track down. Beautiful. One more time. How does that feel? Hard for me to track. If I'm trying to hit that, it's going to be very difficult. You're not going to hit that easy. So for me, anytime I would score the hook,
They're changing.
you're just constantly changing. You're just like, and not just changing direction, but you're changing directions effectively. Efectivamente. You can change directions all you want, but if you're here, it doesn't do anything. It's not till you start loading it. You know what I mean by loading? Mm-hmm. Like a gun. Right there is like a loading gun. Loading gun.
You did I'm moving, but I'm loading the
Exactly.
counter punching.
I didn't know it. Psychologically, anytime a fighter sees that psychologically, they get. For me, this is how I learned it. And I would watch fight. I would watch my guys spar at the gym. I would go there twice a week. I watch them spar and say, this is what needs to be made an adjustment. And I would see the same fighters go at it week after week, right? And when I started to have to institute this, psychologically, it would defeat the other person. They wouldn't have to do anything. They would just know, oh man. A fighter knows that if I step in and that person still looks balanced, I'm going to get a punch. I'm going to get hit. So when you're like that, it looks like you're going to get hit. If you run into that, you're going to get hit a whole hell of a lot. You see what I mean? Exactly. Okay, so let's go back to basic ones. Let's go jab, straight, hook. Go back. Good. And don't lean back too far.
And they're trying to.
Yeah, you're trying to. Just don't. See where I'm at? Try to keep the same place. If I want to move my head, then I will, but I'm just here. Okay. Turn. Don't bounce. Reputación. There you go. Okay, now I want you to go boom. Okay, the timing. 1, 2. So as soon as you go 1, 2, bring your foot back. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Okay, so now you bring the space. Make sure that when you throw the hook, watch. 1, 2, watch my front foot. 3. Bingo. Now you create space. There you go. Now what I want you to do. 1, 2, 3. You see how now you're setting it up towards, and it's 2 punches on each one, right? 2 punch move, 2 punch move, 2 punch move. So it's 1, 2, and let's go slow. Go again. So we're going the other way. Slow. 1, 2, slide, boom. Now we go this way. And it can work too. It can work that way too. There you go. There you go. 1, 2, come over. My fault. 1, 2. And still okay?
Okay. I try to let natural.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's not natural again.
1, 2. And remember this. You're going to use the shadow box. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. good though. Very good, very good. Keep missing it, man. You're moving too fast for me. That's my fault. Go again, go again. 1, 2, stop. Open those ribs. There you go. Oh, beautiful. Fucking, that was clean. See, angle, and power on each one. You didn't knock anybody out with any of those punches. Every one of those punches is a knockout. Every one of them. Very good. Go again. Beautiful. Excellent. Very good rotation.
When you think about shadow boxing, I start with the movement.
Very good. Okay, 3 more times. 3 more times. Yes, sir. 1 more. One more. More turn of the thoracic. Great. We'll do a little bit more here in a second. Just take a little bit of a break. But you see what I mean? Yeah.
Bravo, bello.
Sets very many traps up. But the key point is they're traps that you can use. You can use that. And you notice you're never out of position either, right? You're always in position. So at any given point, and this is more MMA, but if I'm going boom, 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 I can go here. Drop a kick in there, right? I can use that movement into anything. If I go here, I got the kick going the opposite way. If I just go in here, I pull. I'm already setting myself up over. I'll go here, there's a fraction, I'm going here. If I go here, boom, boom. I got my kicks, everything's set up, everything's strategically planned out, so I can use whatever else I want to. So you can start mixing your kicks and your punches flawlessly. You get a stick, and get into that spot right there. It influences the elbow to a very high degree. And so for you, it's going to be a very important thing because your arm still likes to turn this way. So I'm going to go here. Just go back and forth like that. Let's go there. Try it. That'll help you significantly with the elbow pain. Okay, so that's something you can do, and also you can go here. You go here. Called pronator teres, the muscle we're going to go into. Try that. Help reposition the joint so it'll heal faster. Right around here. Right around there. Okay, so just a few more things you can ask for your elbow, man.
Okay.
How does that feel?
Bene, sciolto.
Sciolto.
Come si dice sciolto in English?
Sciolto. Short?
Sciolto in Italy, no? Free.
Oh.
Come si dice in English?
Liberated? Like
Liberated.
relaxed?
Sì, relaxed.
And very light, 30-40%. Very low power. Let's go right cross. So where you're at right now, what I need you to think about, that elbow's going to get hurt more and more if you lock the elbow out. See when I go here, it puts strain, it's called the anconius. It's a muscle that's right here. What I want you to think about is that when you rotate your thoracic spine, it immediately takes the pressure off of you because you don't lock the elbow out. When you rotate here, it literally puts the pressure on your instead of your elbow. You need to really focus on turning your torso over. Turn. So you see how here?
The lesson on torso.
Okay, so we have to make sure that we tack down here to where I'm at, and there's no pressure on the arm. You'll still feel it something, right? You have to think, that's what will take the pressure directly off the elbow. It aligns all the muscles, so now the elbow doesn't get hurt. Or if you punch like this, bad on the elbow. Very, very bad on the elbow. What the hell are you doing?
You put toothpaste.
I put toothpaste on. We'll see. It's
Why?
supposed-
Is it a helper or what?
It's supposed to make hickeys go away.
Really?